Bro, he took my fucking gun.
Shit, bro. You scared the fuck.
It's all good.
Ain't no painkiller. My bad, bro. My bad.
Thanks. Cause I showed him I forgot.
On green. One guy on green. People on green, guys. There is people on green.
10-4. Green.
They're rotating.
Getting shot at somewhere.
Oh, they pushed up on us.
Yeah, one's close to me. I'm healing. Yeah. I'm healing right now. I blew up the bunker on my paint on my body because there's loot downstairs.
My God, these boys.
Anybody in your back still?
Did they shoot and leave? Nice. Yo.
Yo, I hit that on yellow with the, or orange with the dragon off twice, excuse me.
Yeah, I'm dying quick. This is my third time, so. Oh, appreciate it.
I hit him with the dragon off twice, so he's gonna be like running.
They're all dead. They're all dead. There is another team.
Yeah, there's one across the street and we're close.
Bruh. I can't stop dying.
Should be near. What the fuck? I knocked that guy. The Sonic you famous.
Alright, play for the win. Don't worry about me. As soon as I fucking run, y'all ran that same way. He didn't even shoot y'all. It's crazy. Hey, what's up, man?
There is one guy behind the line, blue. He's on green, he's on green. behind the blue and don't die, bro. What the fuck? Is that cheating?
Fucking hooking it down the hill. Yeah, they're across from us like 20.
He's dead, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead.
We gotta hook it down the hill.
I'm not gonna make it to main.
I mean,
There's one single people with you guys.
Two. Wait, no. He's coming. He's hurt. He's coming. Finish me like a little bitch.
I'm coming to you.
Give me a fucking gun.
Yeah, what the fuck?
What the heck? How many people right here, guys?
How did you? How? What the? Warren just got you covered, Green.
Yeah, I'm watching you right now.
Really been in over 25 years. Right. You know, he's worked really hard, and he's achieved some levels in the Coast Guard that enlisted folks have never achieved. But on the other hand, because he's made it to that position, he's had a lot of folks that have to listen to him. Yeah. They have to do what he says. Right. And it's like I think about it, it's like, man, I couldn't imagine 25 years or whatever of people having to listen to me. Getting into a civilian job where this 19-year-old person who's not really experienced the world yet will just tell me to, I'm saying, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So being able to understand what that might be like for them, yeah, I mean, that's a good point. Like, what is out there to help acclimate them into civilian society?
Yeah, I think the military sees that. I think they are making efforts to, better educate veterans as they're transitioning out. But that's definitely what we see a lot of is that, transition to civilian life, it seems, I think even when I first came on as director, I didn't even realize that was a barrier for most veterans until I started speaking with veterans and really having those conversations with them and really correlating a lot of different things, as we were looking into, looking for jobs and things of that nature. Even so far to say, I've had veterans come back and they're like, well, I'm waiting for the phone call. And I'm like, sometimes, actually they tell you, and I use myself, when I hire, I try to give them analogies or examples. So I say, even when I'm hiring, that's what I look for. If you're a person that you put in an application and you follow up on that application and you showing me that you want to be here, you showing me that you want to work, those are the individuals that I normally like to hire or I look a little more, deeper into. And so I give them those tools to say, hey, when you put those applications in, they're wanting to hire veterans. Like there's literally organizations that I've spoken to, and they're like, we're looking for the veterans. And so I tell them, as long as you go advocate for yourself, go take what you want. Go after what you want. And sometimes you gotta grab it by the what's the saying? Grab it by the horns.
Or PC or family. Yeah, another way it was kind of explained to me is, you take this young man or this young woman, they enlist at 17, 18 years old. That's if they didn't have some junior ROTC or something like that. And they're pretty much told what to do, what to think, how to do, their entire military career. Like everything's regimented from basic training that every moment of your day, it's planned for you. Right. You've got any free time in basic training. It's pretty miraculous. And tech school's not a whole lot different. You go there and everything's regimented. Now you get a little bit more free time when you're in tech school, and a little bit more a symbol of being your own person. But for the most part, these men and women, their day, their week, their everything, they're told what to do and how to do. Yeah. Especially if they end up in war overseas or something like that. And then they get out of the military and they kind of get smacked on the butt and go get them, soldier. And now they don't have to wake up at a certain time, and they don't have these mandatory things and all this stuff. And, I was told that, they kind of get into this funk with that. And then the first time there's a crisis, their wife leaves them or a family member dies or something, it just sends them into this chaos. Right. And, so it's hard for them not having that discipline placed upon them. So with our homeless veteran community, do you feel like that plays any kind of a role with them? And is there something that you guys do to try to help introduce some discipline back in their life? Or is there something that can be done from that standpoint?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely try to, reinforce, life skills and really try to teach, civilian life skills. So we do computer literacy classes. We do how to network in a job fair. So that's another aspect that, probably most American citizens don't even know how to network in a job fair, how to go up and introduce yourself and, speak to yourself, advocate for yourself. And so we try to teach those skills too, how to go in and kind of, advocate. And then also too, the other thing is a lot of the MOSs don't transition to civilian life as simple. So
a lot of our audience men that are not military.
Correct.
Let everybody know, what do you mean by MOS?
So the job that the veteran had in the military. So if they were a airplane mechanic, that really doesn't always transition into civilian life. So they're looking for jobs maybe in the office setting or some of that nature. It's very hard. They sometimes struggle with how to take the skills that they were using as an airplane mechanic and make that fit the new job that they're looking for. And that's that creative part that we try to teach them.
Oh, that's cool.
You did this. You were doing, computer related work. You were drafting this. You were doing this. This is how you can word that for this position that you're applying for now in civilian life. And that's been another barrier that we've been noticing as well.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. So, Christopher, tell me, man, if I'm a veteran, I've come across a rough time in my life, I've been on the streets for a while, I come to the Eagle's Nest. What is, for the average person that comes in, what is the time frame of the program? What is it that you guys would do for me if I was in that position?
Absolutely. So we have two programs, and we really try to meet your needs. So if you're a veteran and you come in and maybe you already have income, maybe you're just dealing with a divorce, and you all decide to separate, and you're in a place where you're looking to transition. So you have gainful income, you have a job, and you have a housing plan. And by housing plan, you're like, I want to live in this geographic area. I want to live on the Illinois side or the Missouri side. So in that situation, you're pretty much a little further in the game. So we'll say, hey, would you be open to the 60-day program? Give you 60 days, you come hang out for a little bit, get what you need. We provide you with the meals. We got a gym. We got a bunch of amenities that we offer to you. That way you can focus on what you need to focus on in those 60 days. But if you're an individual that maybe you are truly homeless, maybe you've been chronically homeless, maybe you don't have a lot of those, maybe you're missing your ID, we have a 2-year program. So that way you can really spend time getting what you need. So whether that be, let's get your ID, let's go look at service-connected disability. I also tell it to veterans too, you can be honest with me, you can be realistic. So if you come into the Joseph Center or the Eagle's Nest and say, I don't want to work, that is totally fine. Let's go look and see what can we get you, whether that's That's SSDI. That's disability through the state. Let's go look at SSI. Let's look at early retirement. Let's see if we paid enough into that. Let's go upgrade that service connected. Get you to a point where you don't have to work. We've had veterans who come in and they have situations where they're amputations. Double amputee, and the expectations sometimes fall into you may have to work. So also, helping them find work and jobs that they can work and still feel, have that reasonable accommodation so they can, still be productive citizens and have a productive job.
Wow, yeah. So that's a really good example, man, because, in the handful of times when I have talked and, some of the other homeless veteran programs that I've discussed with those agencies, I never really thought about that service member that might be just going through a horrible breakup or a divorce or something like that they don't think they have options. They don't know that they have a place to go. So for them to be able to reach out to you, even if it's just a weekend, or something, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's the program is designed where a veteran can come in and they can leave whenever they want. A veteran can come in the same day and leave out that same day. They can come in. I created to a point where you can come in, you can explore. If you don't feel comfortable, maybe in a dormitory style or community style setting, you're more than welcome. I'm not pressuring you to stay, but I'm also encouraging you to stay so that way you can focus on. And I always tell them too, it's transitional. This is temporary. I want to transition you from whatever state you were in to a state where now you're self-sufficient in your own house. That's what I want for all the veterans that come through the program.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, man, for some of our folks out there who may either be facing a homelessness situation or maybe they have a loved one that has been going through this and they just want to help them but haven't been able to, what can you tell me about what is this veteran's experience going to be like? If I'm a little bit of maybe an introvert and I don't do well in group counseling situations, that kind of thing,
right?
What is this going to look like for me when I come in?
Absolutely.
So for somebody who might have some apprehensions, tell me just a little bit about what that experience might be, or what are some things that are maybe things that are misunderstandings of the program is what I'm getting at.
Okay. Although it is community living, all the case management is done on an individual basis. So they get intensive case management, and we center more around that substance abuse. So we're going to really, get in the nitty gritty and really try to help with that sobriety, maintaining sobriety. So that way we can look at the things that we want to get or accomplish our goals. So every veteran comes in, gets an individualized service plan, what we call it ISP. They come in, we sit down, we have a conversation with that veteran. What are your goals? What do you want to do? And goals can be endless. A veteran will come in and say, I want to start my own business. I know I have my license. I know how to do contracting work, plumbing work. I have these resources. We're connected with an organization called VetBiz. We help a veteran get their business off the ground from an idea state. From the inception of just an idea, they can help you travel that whole idea out and live your dream. And so we connect the veterans with any resource that they want. They come in, they tell us what they want. What do you want? What are you looking to see? Where do you want to see yourself in the next 2 years or 1 year or 60 days? Let's get you those things. And then we connect them with other resources so they can also, create their own budgets. They can learn some computer skills, how to draft up that resume, how to draft up a cover letter, and send some follow-up information. Added thing that I also do is I'm willing to write veterans recommendations. Veterans come to the program, I write them a direct recommendation. Even when I go out and look for job resources, I tell them, hey, while you're here in the program, I have no problem with writing a recommendation on your behalf. That way you have all three things going in and you can have a strong application or a strong packet for your application. Letter recommendation, that resume, and that cover letter.
Wow, I didn't realize that. Yeah, what an impact that could make.
Absolutely.
Wow, that's really...
Yep. Because even, sorry to cut you off, but even more recently, I just got several veterans connected with AmeriCorps. And the reason why I was strategically getting them into AmeriCorps was because we have several veterans who are in a situation where their income income stability is questionable. They got income, but it's not to a level that is sustainable. So when they start working jobs, as we all know, you make too much money, they start garnishing your check or garnishing that SSDI or disability check. So what I did was AmeriCorps pays a stipend, so veterans, and that's considered volunteer work, so they can't touch your income. So they can now get that money on top of the money that they get from the state, and that way get them to that level that they need to be at. So if they're sitting at about $500, you really can't live anywhere comfortably and pay rent at $500 and think you can live. But now that you can go through this, you can just bump you up a couple $100.
That's another really good point, man. Is I think you'd mentioned before that you guys do some help transitioning them not just into the job world, but also into having their own place, whether it's renting or buying. Tell me a little bit about that. How do you help folks find more permanent housing onto your program?
Yeah, I spend a lot of time networking with private landlords. We also spend a lot of time connected with other organizations. So one thing that I really like to push, and I tell veterans all the time, I want to get you everything that you're owed, everything. If it allows you the opportunity to offset some of your expenses for 2 years, we're going to get you those things, whether you need it or not, but it's owed to you. Save your money, spend that on what you need to spend it on, buy that furniture. And so we connect them with like SSVF, and SSVF is an amazing program. And I apologize, I can't remember what the acronym stands for, but SSVF is through Chestnut Health on the Illinois side, and they'll literally help with that first month's deposit, rent, and they'll pay the rent for up to 2 months, and in some cases they'll even pay it further up, almost a year, 8 months, kind of depending on where that veteran's at. So we have a lot of opportunities wherever that veteran's at currently. We can find something that's going to help them get into that permanent housing. However, we got to do it.
Christopher, let me ask you this, man. So if we've got a veteran that's already housed, they're renting, or they're a homeowner,
right,
and they lose a job, they have a health issue, something happens, and they know that they're about to not be able to pay their rent or their mortgage.
Yes, sir.
You guys have programs to help with that?
Absolutely. And that's going back to that proactiveness. So when veterans identify, and we use the word imminent risk. So you're at imminent risk of homelessness. You're facing an eviction. You let us know. We have programs where individuals will come pay that rent up.
Oh, wow.
Pay it all the way up. We even have veterans who call and say, my AC went out. We'll find resources to get you what you need. We'll get you a new AC unit in there. We'll get you a repairman in there. Get that AC working. When it was that heat advisory, we had a veteran reach out asking for resources. Hey, my AC went out. I was told to reach out to you all. And we connected that veteran with IJF, which is Illinois Joining Forces. And they were able to... Great program. Beautiful program. And they were able to find an organization that was willing to front the cost and was able to keep that veteran in his home. And that's the whole key. We don't want to take veterans out of their communities. We don't want to take away their support groups and things of that nature, the individuals that support them. We don't want to have to move you across the state or across the country to find housing. We want to keep you in your home, make it as much as possible inconvenience. I guess that's the proper word, inconvenience.
Man, I'm glad we're having this conversation. Yeah. This is actually the second time in about a month and a half that I was made aware of a local veteran that their AC went out and they were able to get help. And this is important, everybody out there. If you've got a loved one or if you were going through this, I had someone who had reached out and their AC went out and they had gone to some lender, and this mortgage lender, shameless plug, I guess, guys, but this mortgage lender was going to charge them over $9,000 in loan origination fees so they could get 10 grand cash out to get an AC system. And, and obviously this veteran's going through a horrible time. Right. And it's 100 degrees out, and the urgency there is so phenomenal. And it's like sometimes just get people to slow down a little bit. Hey man, give us time to talk to some of our local resources because there might be a solution. She was able to get a brand new AC system. Your person you were just talking about was able to. So ladies and gentlemen, my point here is if you or someone that you love is going through something like this, get ahead of it. Don't get behind it, and don't wait till it's a homeless issue or until somebody's sick or in the hospital because they have heat exhaustion. To get out of it, there's some great people like Christopher out there that can help. Man, outside of, that was a great topic about, how there are people that will help people pay rent or help people with, maintenance or whatever the case may be. What would you say, what are the top 2 or 3 things that our community, that my past clients, that our Home Foundation community, what can they do to help you with this homelessness issue, or to just help the homelessness issue in general?
I think really it starts with the education. All of these organizations that I kind of name dropped, we all connected to each other. So you can call any one of us and we know who to reach out to get whatever resources we need. We're that resourceful. That's one thing that we do. I would say the community or friends, really just getting the word out that we are here to house veterans. I'm really trying to spread our word through Southern Illinois. That's been one of our barriers, is that we've had veterans who are homeless who are not aware that we had shelter for them. So really getting that word out there. Second thing is, giving them good resources. I really feel that veterans do better in a program versus just a homeless shelter where you got to be there at 7, leave at 7. Come to an actual program where you can get those skills, because most of our veterans are dealing with that PTSD. They're dealing with some form of disability. It could also be just something as minor as a TBI, or not minor, but it could be a TBI. It could be a lot of different things. And so that program really helps with that. You get the case management, they get that support, that guidance. And then thirdly, I would say, I am looking for volunteers. Camaraderie for the veterans. I really like the Joseph Center to be just a hub for veterans, a place where veterans come hang out, speak to other veterans regardless of wherever they're at, because we offer resources for veterans, not just homeless veterans. If you're just a veteran and you're just wanting more resources, or you just wanting more information about what's at the VA, come down to the Joseph Center. We can definitely get you some pamphlets, talk about a couple things, and you can hang out with the veterans and have some kind of good conversation.
Yeah, I love that, man. Meeting Amanda through Illinois Joining Forces, being at some of the BFW conventions last year, that's something that's really blown my mind. Is I had no clue how many resources there really are out there for our men and women, and frankly, nor do they.
Yeah.
So sometimes just having that central collection point, whether it's Amanda at IGF or whether it's Christopher, having that central person that you can call and just say, hey man, even if you guys don't do this, do you know somebody who can help?
Right.
I think it's just huge.
Yeah, and speaking of Amanda Depew, so we have a good relationship. So even on a case by case, we text each other. Hey, I got this veteran. He's going through this, and we literally work together as a community to support veterans. And that's been something that I've been noticing. All these wonderful individuals that are out here wanting to support veterans. Bunch of organizations wanting to support veterans, and it's just that missed mark of the veterans aren't aware that they're out there. So I'm really spending a lot of time really just trying to get the right people in the right room having these conversations. We've started a coalition in Belleville where we've have all organizations coming out, and we're just talking about Southern Illinois specifically. How can we change and increase more shelter beds for homeless veterans?
Oh wow, that's really awesome.
Yes.
So what about, man, we're in O'Fallon, Illinois, everybody, and we've got Scott Air Force Base right near us.
Yep.
And I've noticed over the last couple of years that our homeless population is definitely on the rise. Either it's on the rise or they're just out in the public more often. At most intersections now, you've got folks that are down on their luck, that are holding cardboard signs. A lot of them are expressing that they're homeless veterans. I was told recently that you've got to be careful giving money and things like that, because there is help for a lot of these folks. It's just that they have to stay off the drugs and alcohol, and if they don't, they can't go to those centers. Is that the same with you guys, or what do we do for those folks that are outside of Sam's Club or wherever? What can we do to get them connected to you if they are actually homeless veteran?
Absolutely. If you ever want to come down to the Joseph Center, grab my business cards. We got flyers, we got brochures. You can tell them, hey, I know a gentleman, I know a facility, I know an organization that can help support you, house you. And just as I stated, we have a 2-year program. So if a veteran needs 2 years, they can have 2 years. If they just need something temporarily, they can come. So if you see that veteran on the street and you're, reaching for $1, you can hand them my business card. And then I think that would be in my opinion, a greater support, because now they'll have, actual, we can house them and we provide meals, and then we have a beautiful facility, workout station, computer lab, library, and I got donated clothes so I can clothe you. I have everything.
You guys take donations for clothes?
We take donations for clothes, hygiene products, everything. So every veteran that comes into the program, they get a welcome bag. You come into the program, you're going to get a welcome bag, and it's going to have everything you're going to need to stay there. Clothes, socks, underwear, soap, shower shoes, towels. You're going to have everything. When you move into your room is a spacious room. It has bed storage under the bed. You get a desk, you get a nightstand, you get a locking closet for your personal belongings that you are valuables. You can bring a TV. We really want to make it, as much as we can, barrierless. We want you to come in, and for all intents and purposes, you are independently living. It's almost no different than having your own apartment, or essentially just being in a dorm. You come and go. You can go do what you need to do in the community. We still want you to connect with your family. Get on Facebook. Do whatever you need to get to where you need to, mentally, physically, financially. We really just want to support veterans.
You guys have counseling services for substance abuse as well?
Correct. So that's what we specialize mostly in, is that substance abuse. So all of my case managers are certified in drug and alcohol. So they can really sit down and do that intensive case management. Don't get me wrong, they also touch on that mental health and so forth. We just can't take an individual who's actively in crisis, dealing with like schizophrenia. We're not equipped to that extent, so we don't go hands-on. We never touch our veterans. It's not that type of facility. It's very much independent living, and all veterans, criteria-wise, when they come in, have to be able to complete ADLs, and that's just acts of daily living. So they have to be able to shower themselves, transition from the shower, transition from their bed to the chair, things of that nature, because we do take veterans who are wheelchair-bound as well.
Wow, man, I'm really glad we had this conversation, because that was one of the misconceptions that I had about a lot of the different homeless programs was, if they're going through substance abuse issues, there just isn't really anything for them.
Right.
Which again, I've heard that a handful of times over and over. So, man, make sure everybody you're sharing this, because bad things happen to good people.
Yes.
Especially our soldiers that have gone through trauma. I mean, when we look at some of us, the way we self-medicate these days, and we haven't gone through that much trauma, imagine what they're going through. And
Absolutely.
let's not dismiss them because they've got a drug or an alcohol problem. I'm so glad to hear that.
Yeah, and we actually just partnered. So just the other night, we found a support group right here in Swansea for veterans. It's led by veterans, and we bust them all down there, and they had an amazing time. They speak very frankly, and I think that's the benefit. That was another kind of barrier that I seen kind of going off a little bit, was that we were having counselors who were wanting to volunteer and provide therapy, but the veterans, as I was taking surveys and asking them, they didn't feel comfortable speaking to these therapists because they don't understand where they came from. So now they're having to relive their trauma. They're going back through, and a therapist who ain't never served or never been at war, they can't understand some of the things that our veterans go through. So I think it's beneficial that they go to a place where they can speak to veterans, helping veterans.
Yeah, I never thought about that. Because it's not like the caregiver cares any less. They just get the experience. They've not internalized.
Correct.
That veterans going through. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and I've had many conversations, even me and Amanda, and she's like one of the people that I really speak to around veteran-related issues. Her being a veteran, and also a woman veteran, she really gives me a lot of insight. And so, as we were digging deeper, and we were noticing that, it's very hard to share some things that somebody else cannot relate to.
Yeah. Christopher, you had mentioned that you guys also do some work with non-veterans.
Yes.
Do you do work with maybe law enforcement, firefighters, that kind of thing? Or have you, or can you, or what does that look like?
You know what? I think there is opportunity, definitely, to help with first responders, firefighters, and police officers. Right now, based on our contract with the VA, we are strictly veterans when it comes to housing them. But when it comes to like NAAA, we offer that to the community. So anybody in the community, no matter where you're from or anything, you can just come right on in, woman, male, female or male, you can come straight in and take advantage of the NAAA class if you're dealing with sobriety or dealing with maintaining sobriety. Absolutely.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man, because, you know, obviously the Home Foundation is all about our military, but we also have a massive heart for our firefighters and our law enforcement, the men and women that are running to the gunshots and running into the burning buildings and, you know, and doing a lot of research for our military with the Home Foundation and, you know, the hero loan that we do and that kind of thing. Man, I just don't see a whole lot out there for our firefighters and our law enforcement.
Yeah.
I'm, you know, was just kind of curious about that, guys and girls out there. If you've got a loved one that's running into those burning buildings and the gunshots,
Yes.
look, they've got PTS as well.
Absolutely.
And they go through a lot. So this could be a really good resource for your mom, dad, brother, sister who might be going through something really tough. So
Yeah.
we learned that today.
Yeah, and I would love to know any information if anyone does know of organizations that are supporting first responders, because I do know that if anyone came to us, I just know we can provide them with the resource that they may or may not need, because we're also a United Way agency. So with being a United Way agency, we're tapped into their 211 line, which is really a hotline for any and everything resource related. So we use them heavily. We also partner with IJF. That's obviously for military veterans. But we're tapped in. We're tapped into everything. We just want to provide resources even when someone's non-veteran calls in. We don't just say, hey, are you a veteran? Oh, no, bye, have a good day. We still spend that time with that person and to get them to the place that they need to get to. We don't just... Sorry, we can't help you. We still want to help any and everybody that calls in and is looking for help.
Yeah, I found, man, through the last year that we've really been working on the Home Foundation, that people that care about our military also care about our community.
Yes.
It doesn't surprise me what you're saying at all. It's very heartwarming in what's become a society where so many times people are angry and, you know, kind of focused on the negativity, to see that there's so many people out there with such massive hearts that care about the community and our first responders. So,
Absolutely.
brother, I want to thank you for being here and thank you for what you guys do. And, you know, for some of our audience that's not familiar with what the Home Foundation does, every month or every other month, something like that, we find a local 501c3 that supports our military and first responders, and we make a $500 donation to that charity. So that's why I wanted to have you here, brother, because we're going to make a $500 donation to the Eagle's Nest. But everybody out there, keep in mind, if you know of a charity, an organization that does something special for our military and first responders, please don't keep them a secret. Reach out to us. I'd love to have them on the show and talk about what they do. And
Absolutely.
so some of the other things that we do, if you are prior military, active military, or law enforcement or firefighter, and you are in a professional service industry, or your spouse is, whether you cut hair, maybe you work on cars, maybe you're a financial advisor. For 20-something years, I've been in the mortgage industry, and I have no shortage of clients that always reach out and say, hey, man, I'm looking for an electrician or a plumber. Do you know somebody?
Yeah.
And, you know, I just believe that, especially in some of the economic times we may be facing soon, that the best way to keep your economy strong is to start as hyper-local as possible.
Yes.
So, one, our community matters, but
Yes.
again, I spent a little bit of time in the Air Force when I was young. I've always had a big love and admiration for our military and first responders. So I want to help keep that community as strong as I can. So
Yes,
again, if
I
you are
agree.
in the professional service industry and you could benefit from referrals from us,
Yes.
By all means, reach out. Now, on the other side of that, you know, when we were putting the Home Foundation together, you know, I've run the Wing Fest in Fairview Heights. We started it about 18 years ago. And I've got some near and dear friends that never spent a minute in the military. They were never in law enforcement or firefighters.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, you, I forgot to ask you, when did you have to do that interview today?
No, I did it, I don't know, a couple weeks back.
Oh, did they edit a lot, or it wasn't just like freestyle?
It was freestyle, but we did do some editing, just like with the transitions and making sure that the camera was, you know, clicking to me when I was talking, clicking to him when he was talking.
Oh, but I think you did real good, exceptional. Like, who can do that on without them having to edit and cut and all this stuff all the time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you did real good. I was impressed, and I didn't, like I said, I didn't really see no cut.
Yeah, so they really not cutting the video. It really none, honestly. Because how we have it set up, the mics pick up your voice and it knows to switch over to you.
Oh, so y'all didn't have a live audience or nothing, did y'all?
No live audience.
Yeah, he was looking over you and you too at times. Y'all would look over as if y'all had a live audience.
Yeah, we had a live audience then.
Because I thought before it ended, because I didn't get to hear the ending part because Nicole had walked in just as I was in, and then I had a customer come in too, just as I was getting ready to listen to the end, the very last part of it. He was putting information out. And he called after you said your part, and so I thought he was gonna ask questions. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought it was a live audience, and he was gonna have questions asked, from the audience.
Oh yeah, nah.
That's the way it looked, the way it sounded, like y'all had a live audience. But yeah, that was real good. I was like, look at my baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you did real good. I said, you speak so well. I wish I could do that. I can't do that.
I feel like I could speak. I feel like I could speak better.
All right, time for a mulligan on that one.
Alright, my bad, man. I was on the phone. Oh, my bad, man. I was on the phone.
You're good, G. You
Alright.
got washed last time, bro.
Yeah, my ass was playing around with my sensitivity, and I seen the dude in the window and went to swipe and swiped all, did a full 360. I was super pissed. I was in training. Yeah, right. He fucked my ass up. He probably was like, what the hell is he doing?
Oh, he got me too, and my sensitivity was fine. He shot me in the back of the head, and I ran in there to kill him, and he just,
Yeah, I've been playing trash. Past couple games, I played this morning a little bit, and I don't know. It was just like everything I was doing was wrong.
I went crazy on one game earlier. I got 11 kills.
What? Oh my god! Oh yeah, I'm right. I'm with the right guy. Perfect.
I mean, I'm not gonna promise anything like that again.
And I'm starting to think I prefer duos better. Because with 4-mans, they be pushing so hard. It's like, by the time you kill one, you got 3 more coming up trying to kill you. Oh, shit. Yeah, I think I'm liking duos better. Because them squads sometimes be like too much going on at one time. 3 guys pushing you.
Especially because like people don't stick together.
Exactly. You almost got to be like in a clan and play with the same 4 people every time.
Yeah, I mean, especially because like when you run into people who are doing that, you get fucked.
Right. Forgot to pull the e-brake. The car rolled back.
What the fuck? I know.
Oh man. I was like, who's rolling up on us?
That's what I was saying. I was like, what the fuck is that sound, bro? What the hell is that? And I turned around and just watched it rolling around. Oh no, and then it hit the other fucking house.
Right. Knowing my luck, I'm surprised they hit my ass and I died.
I got out of a car that I thought was parked to shoot at a guy, and I was like shooting at him. I kill him, and I turn around. And my car has rolled down a hill into the circle, and I'm like, motherfucker, I'm gonna go get it. Fucking rolling further into the blue. I was like, bro, come on.
I'm surprised it even roll. It's flat right here. Did I just jump into the car and fucking die?
We were going like 2 miles an hour. How was that possible?
Right. Took my whole health bar. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna heal it.
First aid kit.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna heal in the car too. Hell no, that's crazy. Maybe I got my...
There it goes again. Uh-oh. Oh, there it goes. What guns you like using?
You know, I'm biased towards the 7.62s normally. So really, anything 7.62 SLR AK combo is normally my favorite. But
yeah, the SLR is my favorite too. That thing is so strong.
sometimes the SLR seems like it ain't got no reach. So sometimes I like the M24.
I like to just pop like a ×6 with a canted sight on the SLR, and like it's really. I mean, yeah, you definitely are gonna hit your shots way better with the M24 if you were fucking out there, but you like 3-tap a dude in the legs with the SLR and he goes down at 50 meters. It's
Right.
so strong. Yo, you tell me this bougie ass place has nothing in it? What is this?
And honestly, I don't know. This recoil still be throwing me off sometimes. Like I get some fights and I'm like, the recoil just be off the charts. I see one guy spectating and he was like controlling the fucking recoil like a laser.
Yeah, it's something that you gotta get used to, I think, because like I've just been going into the training ground because I see the same thing. People be shooting guns that I'm like struggling with, and they're just lasering people. I'm like, how the fuck are you doing that? So I've just been going into the training ground and practicing with guns. And you kind of like drag your mouse down in the other direction.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've been what I was doing, and that's kind of what I was doing and messing around with my sensitivity because I'm like, maybe it's the sensitivity. The sensitivity. Yeah, it's like a car coming up.
No, someone's in the house over here.
A car's rolling up too. I'm pushing up. Oh, you got him. Nice. Might have been a bot.
Nah, that was a guy. He got me pretty good. And his name was T Jerker.
Yep.
He just wasn't fully kitted up yet, so I scared the hell out of him.
Yeah, a car just rolled into town, so I think it's on that north end. Oh, sorry, east end.
Let's go find it.
He kind of came in over here somewhere. Orange mark. Oh. You need a compensator?
Yeah, actually I do. Is it for the AR?
Yep.
Yeah, I need to kill 5 dudes with the AR with a compensator.
So 37 alive. This circle kind of small. Where you shooting?
He's he's like right there. He's behind the hill now. Let's go hold one of these houses, low key. I think the circle's gonna start closing on this area.
Yeah.
We're in a good position to hold one of these in the corner. Plus there's quite a bit of 7.62 in here, so if we start running out, we can just pick it up off the damn ground. Holy shit, there's so SLR, yes! Pissed I didn't fucking kill that guy. He was just naked in a bush, crouching, waiting to fucking shoot somebody. Oh, this is a devious spot. What the hell? Dude, you can peek out the window right here? This is hate? Holy shit. Oh, we're cooking with fucking gas now, brother.
Hell yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna just, I'm gonna fucking fill my water real quick, because we're kind of chilling and I don't hear everybody.
Roger that. I'm surprised nobody came here. I think I just heard somebody jump.
Closed.
Yep, car on the beach. Towards the orange marker.
Yeah, I see. I saw a guy through the tree.
Ooh.
It's a silence gun, like right outside.
Yep. Fuck. Don't crack that door. Yep. Can't see shit.
Let's get to that.
Yeah, let's go.
Speak at the edge of the circle. Right here, like that. Take cover behind one of these rocks down here.
Yeah.
Coming right in front of me. They're down. Wait, this is so funny. We just killed them and now we're gonna do exactly what they did.
Yep.
Got a bunch of good shit.
Oh.
Ow! Okay, so they know I'm here. They know we're here.
Yep, and I ain't grabbed no smokes, and the circle's moving.
Go, 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 go! He's getting shot up from the other side.
Yep, yep.
Push like a madman. Push like a madman.
Yo, this dude got the SLR.
I see him.
They trying to kill me. Yeah, don't, yeah.
Oh, oh.
Nice.
I'm stunning myself! Okay, well, might be stuck, I think.
Yeah. Maybe once the circle start closing. I don't know.
Where is this guy?
Yeah, them motherfuckers be blending in. I don't know what the fuck they be doing. I don't know what the fuck they be doing, but they so good. I'm like trash at this shit. I got like bad hand-eye coordination or something. Finally.
That was a fun ending.
Yeah.
Bro was just chilling on the coastline.
Yeah, people love the coastline, and it seemed like a good idea, but nothing to cover you. Mm-hmm.
Not to then, there's certain parts of the beach that like go down. You can like walk down and then you can walk up, see people walk down.
Right.
You can pick where we go.
Any, mini, mighty, mo. Let's go to Mayran. Let's try to get a little fight in the beginning and then circle and then fight.
Yep.
I know you need to go outside. You need to go out. Gotta use the bathroom. Huh? Old man right there.
There's a dude right next to us, but just one.
Yeah, it's another group coming down here too. So probably 2 teams. One team landing there. What the fuck? My shit don't even be picking up shit. Look at my ping. How did he know I was here? How?
Bro, what
This dude God mode.
the Jesus. Let's get the shit out of him.
Yeah, that dude. God mode.
Damn.
Oh, you can talk in this.
I'm in here.
Damn.
Yeah. I didn't know that until you started talking a second ago.
and I did that because I was typing.
You did it by accident.
Right. I don't know where he at. He said he see I was full, but I didn't know I had it in him on here. Oh, Steam. LC. Where is he? Where are you? Alright, he's not on. Go back to duos. Trying to hop in, player. He said he'll be on in a few. Do you play Tarkov? Escape from Tarkov?
Yeah.
Oh, for real? Shit, we could do 3-man on that shit. Cause well, me and him both play that.
I don't really fuck with the PvP much anymore. I usually don't play PvP. I'm so sick of the fucking cheaters, bro.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I like a little bit of both. I play both of them. So if you want to do this and then when he get on, we can all transition, or we could transition. It don't matter.
I'll let you know. I got my neighbor
bringing me food. What's he gonna say? Man, what's for dinner tonight? What sound good?
Neighbor's bringing me ribs in a little bit. So
Oh shit, that's lit.
He was smoking them earlier, and I had my window open, and I didn't know. I just smelled just the most heavenly smell. And I go outside, and I'm like, "Hey, yo, what the fuck is that, bro?"
Right.
And he was like, "Oh, it's baby back ribs," and I was like, "You gotta give me a plate. You gotta give me a plate."
I heard that. That's love right there. He gonna bring you over some? Yeah.
Bro, we got the cornbread, collard greens, baby back ribs, chicken. I'm so fucking hyped.
It's so funny because I was just telling. I don't know if I told you I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube, and I was just telling fucking chat. I was like, "What's for dinner tonight?"
Yeah, last couple of nice days of summer, gotta have some barbecue, you know.
I agree. It's just I stay in Missouri. I'm in St. Louis, and St. Louis has the worst barbecue. Unless I do it, oh my god, it's horrible. In my opinion, it's horrible. But I've actually heard a lot of people say that, and I'm from Chicago, so my family always come down. They be like, "This barbecue trifling," and I'm like, "I know."
That's wild. Most of the places I've been in the South have the best barbecue, like Texas and Tennessee and shit.
Hell yeah, Texas, KC, amazing barbecue. I even like some of the East Coast barbecue, like your Virginias.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Carolinas and stuff. Yeah, I fucks with that. We going down.
We're going down.
Let's go. I don't even know. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
We're going to hose on it.
Yeah. Hosan?
Oh, it's on me.
Yeah. I'm going wherever you going, so I see you. You got 2 guys on you.
Evasive maneuvers.
Yeah. Right. Invasive maneuvering.
There's freaks here. I've got to get in the car.
Oh, smart. Yeah, I'm coming to the car too.
Ah, fuck.
Were you in that match where we took the plane and you can like hook yourself up and the plane will come grab you?
No, but I did just see some people do that.
Yeah, that right there is clutch. I just don't know where all the little special bunkers are. How did you get a gun that fast? I say just cross the bridge and let's get on over to the circle because it's gonna be nightmare trying to get over late. Oh, hit this man, hit his ass. Come here, come here. You need a ride? Oh, he's smart. He know what to do. Right, let's fight his ass.
Fight him. Let's fist fight him. Let's go. Come on.
Jump his ass.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
the car.
Hell no, the car. we up creek without a fucking paddle. What the fuck? I'm dead.
What?
Evasive maneuvering.
Bro. Okay. We just gotta get to the same side. We gotta get to the same side
Yep.
at the same time.
Yep. Ah, damn, this motherfucker! At least I died with the flowers. He's running. He's gonna punch me out. He's running up on me.
Oh no!
He's gonna punch me out. That's comedy right there. That shit was funny as hell. How we gonna try to jump his ass and he called back up with oh shit. Oh man. Ooh. Oh shit. Yo.
Damn. Damn.
Hey, I'm gonna invite my homeboy. I forget how to do the invites. Oh, here we go.
Dude. Holy rock.
Create DM. No, I don't want to DM. Share your screen.
Oh, yo, yo, you got a second monitor?
Yeah. We're
What you rocking computer-wise?
I got a 3060. I got 32 gigs RAM. How do I add somebody to this call? Oh, here, no.
Yeah, add friends to DM will do it. It'll make like a three-way conversation that we can all do a call in. There you go.
Yo, what's up, man?
Yo, yo.
I was gonna say we're in the SOG Discord, but
Yeah.
me and we're on a DOT at the moment.
Y'all doing it by yourself? Just y'all two?
It's me, him, and two others.
Yeah, we still on PUBG, so you can always just catch us back when you're done, or we might hop over. I know he finna eat, so I'll probably be coming over.
Oh, okay, for sure. Yeah, I'll come pop in, but if y'all get done with that before then, I'll be in there.
Roger that.
Alright.
And I got your stream pulled up, so we good.
Throw yours up.
You know what? I'm gonna stop streaming online. You said you got two monitors, right? Can you pull me up on Twitch or YouTube? I don't want to have two streams going. Game might start lagging.